Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Thursday review. Today I'm going to be chatting about a book that made me shocked that it was a debut novel. But before we get started, my name is Sophia and I make book-related videos, mainly videos about literary fiction as well as mystery thriller books, but truly a little bit of everything. And as you probably guessed, today I am doing a spoiler-free review of The Bright Years by Sarah Day Maas. So this came out in 2025, is a very recent release, and it was published by Simon & Schuster. It comes in at 288 pages, and as I said in the intro of this video, it's a debut. So Sarah Day Maas has not written anything else that I'm aware of, and this, of course, is my first work that I've read of hers. This book starts in the 1980s, and we follow Lillian and Ryan. They meet in college and have this immediate connection and start a romantic relationship that kind of spans throughout their years. For the most part, you get their kind of story together. Although you do get a few little snippets from other time points, but for the most part, you're just following them and their relationship as it progresses forward. This is kind of unique because the chapters are very short and they really move through time quickly. So you might be reading 1982 and then the next chapter will be like 1985 and you've passed through a lot of time. And I think that that gives a really interesting kind of glimpse at this relationship. This book, of course, is about young love and their bond, but it's also about the secrets that they both carry and how those are transferred on to their daughter, Georgette. I almost felt like at times that the relationship itself was a separate character in this book. It morphed, it ebbed, it flowed. Sometimes you rooted for it and sometimes you desperately didn't. Some of the bigger questions in this book are nature versus nurture, how we pass things between families. Is it genetic or more behavioral that children pick up our patterns? How are we able to do things to our children that we so resent were done to us? And is love truly enough to hold a family through such hardship? And is that really what's best for everybody? This is truly one of the better debut books that I've read recently. It didn't feel bogged down in the details, but instead just moved forward and told a very emotional, heartfelt tale that I really, really resonated with. While I said that I was very shocked that this was a debut, overall, I think the writing was really excellent. There were a few little like clunky moments in here, but I think that's true of any debut novel. And overall, I thought that this felt extremely well polished. And I also, one of my other issues with this one is it felt like there were a few loose ends that just kind of got forgotten about and not addressed. And maybe that was, the way that it was supposed to be or what the author wanted to choose, but it did feel a little bit like they didn't all come around, which I would have preferred. I tend to like at least loose ends to be acknowledged, if not given a concrete answer. But again, a little bit of a personal preference on that one. Overall, I ended up giving this one a 4 stars. I certainly would read more from this author and I would recommend it. A huge number of content warnings for this one, so make sure that you double check those if you are wanting to pick this up. And with that, I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye.